How to write product descriptions. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, you are going to learn how to write product descriptions. First of all, what is a product description? A product description is a marketing copy that explains what a product is and why it is worth purchasing. The purpose of a product description is to supply potential customers with important information about the feature of a product as well as key benefits of that product in a way that compels them to buy, or so that they are compelled to buy that product. Product descriptions are a great way to pass information across to prospects or potential clients or customers about the effectiveness of a product. To have an effective product description, it should answer these three questions. 1. What problem does your product solve? 2. What do customers gain from your product? 3. What makes it better than the competition? To write product descriptions that sell, focus on these 6 points. Focus on your ideal buyer, entice with benefits, appeal to your reader's imagination, use sensual words, use social proof, and make product descriptions scannable. Let's pick the first. Focus on your ideal buyer. This requires you to put yourself in the shoes of your prospect and ask yourself some questions. If you were in their shoes, if you were the one having the problems they are having, will you buy your own products to solve that problem? And that would mean that your product is able to do what it says it will do. Focusing on your ideal customer or ideal buyer makes it easy for you to craft a copy that really speaks to them. When you put yourself in the shoes of your ideal customer, which means that you're showing empathy, it will help you to communicate with them in a way that shows that you're not forcing them to get your products. That's one. Number two, it shows that you consider their pain point and you strive to solve the problem for them because you know how it feels to be in their shoes. So this really speaks of empathy a lot when it has to do with focusing on your ideal customer or focusing on your potential customer. You want to know what they have done before. You want to know which products have they tried out before that did not work and it's still making them to look for solution, and how is your product standing out? How is it better than that competition? And it gives them the solution that they have been seeking for. Your product has to deliver the value that you're promising it to deliver. You do not want your prospect to be frustrated with the solution that you are providing for them. So in your product description, when you overpromise, you also have to overdeliver on the promise. The second point is entice with benefits. Enticing with benefit entails you communicating the benefit of your product or what your product is going to do for your prospect. Communicate it in clear terms to them. Benefits are different from features. Features is what it is. Benefit is what it does. What does your product do? What solution is it bringing to the table? What is it going to help your prospects to solve? What problem is it solving? When you focus on the benefit of your product, you are enticing your prospects to take action or to buy your product, because when your prospects know that this is what they are going to get from your product, they are going to get XYZ benefit, they are going to now buy from you. You have to focus on the benefit of the product even much more than the features. If the benefits are numerous, maybe you have up to 4, 5, 6 benefits of the product, highlight it in a clear message and let your prospects know this is what I stand to gain from this product. When I get this product, when I get this service, I am going to get this. It means it is going to solve this particular problem. That will entice them enough for them to take action on that product which you are selling. The next point is appeal to your reader's imagination. Yes, when you are writing your product description, you should take into consideration what your prospects have in their heads. This is very important. Prospects usually have a mental picture of the solution that they are seeking. They know what they actually want per time. They know how they want the product to solve their problem. The thing is, they have probably tried out several other solutions elsewhere before yours, and they got frustrated. They didn't get the solution. They are now coming to you for it. The thing is, they already have a mental picture of what they want. And how do I mean? They know how they would feel if that product is able to solve that problem. There's this feeling of relief, there's this feeling of relaxation, comfort, happiness. So when you are writing your product description, be sure to appeal to their imagination, get into their heads. If it means you to carry out a survey or ask them a series of questions to be able to get into their minds, just to write the product description, a perfect one for them, then do it, because at all times you should be able to appeal to their imagination. If you must write a good or an effective product description that will bring in the sales. The fourth point to consider is use sensual words. Sensual words are words that trigger some kind of emotions in your prospect, which will make them to associate that emotion with that product and then take the action you want them to take, which is to buy that product, because that's the reason why you wrote the description in the first place. So here are some sensual words you can use in your product descriptions instead of using the usual basic ones that we all know. Instead of saying easy, say stress free. Instead of saying happy, say on top of the world. Instead of saying start, say take the first step. Instead of saying increase, say magnify. Instead of saying want, say dream of. Instead of saying interesting, say mind blowing or captivating, and so many other words. So instead of using the normal basic words, you can use sensual words to provoke emotions that will resonate with your prospect and also link with your product, and that will make them to take the action you want them to take, which is to buy. The fifth point to consider is use social proof. Yes, you heard that. Social proof is a proof, just as it is called social proof, is a proof to your prospect that what you are selling or that product you have has worked before. Social proof. It's called social because it's given to you by other people who have used the product and is a proof that this product has worked before. So, comment, reviews, testimonials, case studies, all these are social proof, or you could call them social evidence that this solution you are bringing to them works. It had worked for others and it would work for them. And you know how human beings are. When they see that some other person took a decision or bought your product when they were in a situation that they are currently in, they will tend to take the action that others took, which is why social proof is important, because it influences your prospects to take the action that someone else in the past has already taken. The last point, but not the least, is make product descriptions scannable. This is very important when you are writing. Your writing should be in such a way that someone can scan through. Your prospect can literally look at it and it is easy to read, and not just a cluster of words. Don't cluster stuff together and then you expect them to, give their time and be patient enough to read through when that thing is too clustered together. So find a way to make your product description scannable. 2-3 sentences per paragraph, 2-3 sentences per paragraph. It's a copy and it really does not follow the rules of English language that you should have like up to 5 sentences in one paragraph. It is a copy that is intended to get your prospect to take the action you want them to take. It's just simple communication between you and that prospect who needs your solution. So when you're writing, make it scannable. Leave as much space in between as possible. Use punctuation marks where necessary, and be sure that it is easy to read. So those are the 6 points to consider when you are writing a product description. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button right now. Turn on post notifications so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to watch. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.